Hi campers, this is Jeffrey with Bonner Sports and RV in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania. Today we're in our great showroom and I wanted to take some time to go over the FOREST RIVER WILDWOOD 19DBXL. This is a 2023 model and it's the Platinum, as you can see, the fiberglass. Now this camper we are running on a special right now for $24,997, and I'm going to show you some great features to get your family into camping, whether it's the first time or you're deciding to upgrade. For under $25,000, this has got a lot going on for it. So the first thing you can look at is that it actually has a pass-through storage. So this is a Murphy bed camper, but offers pass-through storage, which sometimes you don't find in both of those. Wildwood XLX likes to use the dry erase boards. I always think those are great, you know, for leaving little notes with the family, like, hey, took Junior fishing, or we need something cold to drink at the store, or let's go meet for the bonfire and s'mores later on with the Joneses. So I think that's a great feature. They do have the quick drop stabilizers. Now what's nice about those is they are a more sturdy, robust than your old scissor style. So I do like that feature a lot. This has a 12-foot awning on it, powered. Wildwood did go to a window this year, so they listened to the customer feedback and everybody really missed having that window in the door, and you now have it again. You have the solid steps on this camper, nice big handle, the grip to go in and out of. This year for 2023, they went with a tinted window. They didn't have that before. So you have a big campside window. A lot of people like the campside window, and this one has it. And it's tinted, so if it gets too sunny out, you at least cut down some of that heat. As you can see, everything's lit up, which is really nice because you get to see the speakers lit up. You get to see the LED awning lights out. Like I said before, we do have dual axles on this particular camper, so you have a little bit more stability when you're traveling down interstates. Let's move on to the back of the camper. I'll show you a couple of things. All right, taking a minute to look at the backup of the camera. We'll just look and see you are pre-wired for a backup camera. You have a nice big window here for the person on the top bunk. This camper will come standard with the black tank flush system. You have an outdoor shower source here, so your campsite hot and cold water shower. And then on the other side of the camper, even though I can't show it to you, I do want to tell you that for 2023, they do have the Lippert ladder system, and it has the hookups on there. Let's go inside and look at all the great features. All right, campers, we're inside the 19DBXL. Just to take a quick minute and explain our control panel area. It's a basic control panel. It's going to talk about the levels of your gray and black tank. Because it's an X-Lite, it does have a hot water, gas, and electric feature. We have a power awning button. It also is now coming standard with the inverter, one solar panel, which is rated at 100 watts on the roof. Now, you can hook up additional panels on that to put out more power and save power. The other great feature that I don't often get to share because we don't have power is the dimmer switch on the X-Lites and Wildwood. So you can see them go up and down, and you can stop it where you want to, or you can simply turn them off. And I think that's a neat little feature to have that control. You also still have control of turning these off the old-fashioned way, which is a great feature when you're running on solar. I like that because you don't want to use too much of your power, so you can say what lights you want on or off and not have them all on at one time or just all off. Great features. Okay, campers, so starting on the kitchen side of the camper, first thing we'll point out is a nice big window in between that bed, kitchen, living area. All the windows inside of this Wildwood XLX 19DBXL are vented. So they give you a nice extendable countertop space, and right behind this little flower pot is your hookup for an outlet. So you could put a coffee pot there or just extended space. To show you up top here, Wildwood XLX does put in a nice shelf. I think that's a great little feature right there. For storage, we have an ample storage room underneath your kitchen sink, and you do have some pull drawers. The nice thing about these pull drawers are you'll notice this gap right here. I think they did that intentionally just so you could put in odd size utensils and you won't have to worry about cramming them. Here's our heat source for the camper. You have a double basin sink with the gooseneck feature. This is a 3-burner cooktop, nice and flat surface. You do have the, what I call Betty Crocker oven, hooded range, and a microwave. Let's open up this refrigerator so you can see what it looks like all lit up. All right, so looking over here on the dinette side of things, I think the first thing I want to point out is this particular camper does have a roof-mounted AC that is ducted. And so that's an option. It just spreads out the air conditioner. Even though it's not a big camper, it's a nice feature to have. Here we have a TV hookup. Here we have your Bluetooth soundbar, AM/FM stereo, so that does operate the outside speakers as well. Here's that big campsite window I was talking about, and you can see it slides so you get half of that venting. Here's a nice table, nice cushy. You can put this down into your extra bed sleeping area if you want to. Check out this storage they put down on below here. You'll see that they have a food grade storage, nice big tote, but look how much room you have if you slide that tote all the way back. So now that we're looking into the bunk area, check out all of the storage underneath this bunk area. You now have your double-sized bunks to sleep at. You have a privacy curtain to use. They're both lit. They both have their smartphone chargers and such. And then as you walk over, you'll check out that on this camper, because the bathroom's a little bit smaller, they put the vanity and sink on the outside. Some people think that's a little odd, but what it does is it saves you room inside of your bathroom. And the other cool thing that it does is, let's say someone has to use the bathroom for the business. Someone could be out here getting ready for the morning or the evening or brushing their teeth and so on. So I actually like that privacy and that switch about. So think about it that way. And the vanity is also a medicine cabinet up there. So not only do you get the mirror, but the medicine cabinet. And I'm sure you saw that the thermostat was on the wall there too for your heating and air conditioning control. Let's check out the bathroom. Okay, so now we're in the bathroom. You get to catch me in my favorite spot, sitting and showing you how much room is in the toilet area. If you're left-handed, guess what? Good luck, you got lots of room. If you're a righty, it's definitely tidy. So, at any rate, I just kind of want to show you that. I think it's good to see a person sitting in here, and you do have room. That's the main thing. I've been in a lot smaller. Stepping into the shower area, they put a nice big skylight up here. For you tall guys, that's going to help a lot. I'm basically 5'9" with my shoes on, so that gives you an idea of what kind of space I have here. You also know that they had a vented feature of one in there as well. And you have your ducted AC roll back into here, so that's going to help with some air circulation as well. I'm going to go over a few other great features with you before we end. Alright guys, so in all actuality, this is actually my really most favorite seat in this camper. Behind me is the Murphy bed option, but I wanted to show you what it's like sitting on a couch. You have a lot of floor space in here, so even if you have a pet that wants to hang out, the kids are hanging out there, you got some guests maybe on the dinette. For a camper this size, there is a considerable amount of room. So let's go over some of the specs on this camper. First thing, $24,997. I think you're going to find that is a very, very good deal. So hitch weight on this camper, 520 pounds. The dry weight on this camper, 4,422 pounds. What that means to you, mid-size truck, mid-size, the right mid-size SUV could pull this easily. So you don't need a big vehicle to get the job done of toting around this camper. Exterior length total is 24 foot 8 inches. So that's from the very tip to the very back bumper. You're going to get into your state and federal parks with these. You're not going to have to be booking out 3 months because you have a 38 footer. So there are some great positives about this size camper. Gray water tank capacity 28 gallons. Fresh water tank capacity 40 gallons. Black water tank 30 gallons. Again, the awning 12 foot. Gross weight, this is coming out at 7,520. So that basically is giving you just a little over 3,000 pounds worth of weight you can put in here. Now here again, you got to have a bigger vehicle to be able to put that much weight, but that's ample weight to be able to put in. So, just to highlight, great features on this camper, great functionality, a lot of sleeping room. 2 adults, 2 kids, another 4 kids in the back. That's a lot of sleeping room and a lot of friends. And so I think you can get a lot of good use out of this camper. Price-wise, $24,997, which is excellent. Campers, we got to get you in here and get you looking at this camper. I think you're going to be really blown away when you see it in person. I hope I did a great job covering over these features. If I did, please hit the like and subscribe. If you have a question, comment. We'll get back to you on it. Again, Jeff with Bonner Sports and RV in Jersey Shore, Pennsylvania, 570-753-3801. Again, campers, can't wait to see you here.